We're at Sloan's Crossing Pond Walk. It's about a half mile around this beautiful pond. Well, it's not really that beautiful, but it's not anything you really want to
Are those lily pads, babe?
go swimming in or
Or are those just leaves?
kayak through.
They're just leaves. They're not lily pads. I thought they were lily pads.
Just leaves. But
We're in Kentucky.
and we're not far from Mammoth Cave, and we're staying near Diamond Caverns.
Yes.
Anyway, near Bowling Green, Kentucky, and the people around here are wonderful. We had a very interesting day yesterday where we passed a large church and decided that we were going to stop in there on the way back out of town, back to the RV. And we missed the turn, so we doubled back on a river road and passed a little congregational church that had a menorah out in front, and it's called Hope in Messiah. And we called the number off the sign, and a gentleman named Jonathan picked up the phone, and we found out that we worked at the same place years ago. For me, it was a few years. For him, it was several.
And decades apart, that is.
And anyway, you know, you can't make this stuff up, and just a really interesting connection. And he invited us to stay a little longer and to meet some of his friends at his congregation. So we're going to stay in the area, and
He actually asked us to speak tomorrow, babe. To speak, and I'm going to have the honor of singing a blessing over his congregation. So that must be a God thing.
it must be a God thing.
Pretty cool. I want to share really quick about the time that we had this morning
April?
with Jonathan at breakfast at Miss Betty's. And by the way, Miss Betty's, if you're in Park City, Kentucky, it's the best breakfast place, and they serve catfish, and I think they're doing all you can eat catfish today too.
Don't they do
But-
pizza too?
Yeah, they're a pizza place, and I mean, but Miss Betty, she came out actually and wore her little hat, and she introduced herself to us this morning before Jonathan came and met us for breakfast. But we had a really long, amazing conversation at breakfast.
3 hours.
And then as we were getting ready to head out, April, who works there, was sitting down, and I said, "I'm so sorry, we're finally getting out of your hair." And she goes, "Oh, no. She goes, "No, it's okay. I hear you talking about the Lord, and I love the Lord, and boy, do I have a miracle story for you." And so I thought, oh, okay. Well, she shared with me, and I thought, oh my goodness, can we interview you? Because this is the kind of stuff that we want to be sharing on What a Trip Show.
Yeah.
And so we did. We interviewed her, and unfortunately, there was a ton of background noise in there because, of course, you know,
Is this a lead-in for that?
Yes, this is a lead-in so that people watch this amazing video on What a Trip Show on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube.
We'll try to clean up the noise just a little bit, but you'll hear some background noise. But what we really hope that you'll hear is
Focusing in on April and what she has to say about her son. It's pretty incredible.
Tristan is 15 years old now. I would love to meet this young man
Yeah.
because, as you'll see, there's something amazing that happened
Yeah.
with him that we hope will bless your socks off. So let's roll with it, okay?
All right.
All right.
I'll post as soon as I'm done putting that edit together. And you guys have an awesome day, and hope that you decide to go out and be a blessing, because that is what this life is all about, is to go out and be a blessing to other people. So
Or at least look up and say, what a trip.
what a trip. God bless, guys.